走れ明日へ続く進化の道は新たな伝説のデュエルやりきれないこの想い全て振り切って可能性は無限大全て解き放て始まりはいつだって君次第誰もがさまよう光を追い求め儚い夢見失いそうさ絆つなげ
新たな境地オーバートップクリアマインド集いし星が一つになるとき新たな絆が未来を照らす光さす道となれリミットオーバーアクセルシンクロ進化の光シューティングクエサードラゴン
Welcome everyone to the evolution of Synchro. Synchrons are finally back after many requests, and as you may have noticed, I've tried some new things for the video. The replays in this video span across a few months since the update came out, as I've been constantly changing and tinkering with the deck list until I found something stable. As a reminder, this is only up to dual overload, so as fun as Ravenous Crocodile Dragon and other stuff will be in this deck, we will have to wait. If I didn't make it obvious before the update, getting to come back to the Synchro Spamming combo deck has been the highlight of the Master Rule revision for me, since we don't have to spare materials for Link monsters and get limited to the markers. We also got some good stuff like Junk Converter, one of the best support cards for Junk Synchron. Converter is an easy 2-card combo into Junk Speeder since it can search Junk Synchron, give it a target to revive, and revive Junk Synchron after being used to Synchro with, which is some really good value. With the revision now, Junk Speeder is so good that it ended up getting limited in the OCG, as it can easily summon up to 5 tuners from the deck if you really wanted to. Personally, I cut Quick Draw because outside of using it as a link material without a speeder play, none of the warrior synchros are that threatening anymore without level eater still. If you want to spare a spot for Junk Destroyer or Road Warrior, those are probably the best options. Synchro Chase is another new exciting card I was looking forward to, and honestly I don't see it in the list often enough. It may seem like it loses to other potential techs sometimes, but if you can use it to its best potential, it can really get you some neat plays. Not only are half of your synchro monsters safe to activate their effects, you can revive a material if you synchro into a warrior, Synchron, or Stardust synchro monster. Because of this, you can create absurd boards like Stardust Warrior with Crystal Wing, or you can revive a Dawn Dragster or Crystal Wing after using Axel Synchro into Satellite or Stardust Warrior. An interesting option I threw in was Cyber Synchron since it has a fun effect you can mess with, but more importantly it has a protection effect in the grave that can help you with your established board. Some of the other extenders I used to run in the old list are still relevant here, especially if you draw into them with Librarian, who barely dodged the ban list and is at multiple copies in this game. You have to run your 1 copy of Kobold Hedgehog if you want to get that Signer Dragon luck from Yusei, so if you do, I guarantee you will mill him with your second use of tuning in the duel. 3 effect Veilers may seem like a lot, but if you go second with Junk and Dobble in hand, it is a decent way to start your plays. For my flex spot, Lightning Storm is currently in at 2, but I constantly swap this out with Dark Ruler, Magna Reverse, Impermanence, and a whole bunch of other options. Personally, the best route would be to play something like Upstart, but I did experiment with going first and second recently. Almost everything in the extra deck is necessary except a few options. Dawn Dragster is a part of an amazing combo play that I like to make with Synchro Chase, as after a negate he can drop to level 5 with Axel Synchron to make Satellite Warrior, creating an unstoppable full board clear. The second Librarian isn't needed as well, but another level 5 is highly recommended. I barely went into Trishula, but in a deck like this it is too good not to run. There are a few other surprises in the video, so this list isn't quite exact, but like I said earlier, it is close to what I've enjoyed the most so far. Despite everything, there were some awkward hands that wouldn't get me going enough, such as too many tuners or not enough ways to go into a starter synchro, so there is the possibility to brick. Dark Ruler No More is also a nightmare to run into on the ladder, so beware of it if you go first. The last thing that can be an issue is the timer, which I complain about too much by now, but for this deck it rarely becomes a problem for me since I've been playing it for so long. If you're picking up this deck for the first time, you definitely want to practice, as you can literally synchro the entire turn timer if you want to. On the note of practicing, unfortunately this video is going to be quite long because it is my favorite deck, so I'm not going to commentate the first duel. Instead, if there are enough requests, I'm willing to do a whole new video on commentating a few duels along with play-by-play explanation on some combos, so make sure to drop your thoughts in the comment section with your like on the video and subscription here and on Twitch. I hope you guys enjoyed the replays nonetheless. However, the time for talking is over now, so let's rev it up.
集いし願いが新たな速度の地平へ誘う光さす道となれ。シンクロ召喚希望の力シンクロチューナーフォーミュラシンクロトップクリアマインド集いし星が絆をつなぎ祈りとともに未来へかける光さす道となれ。デルタアクセルシンクロコズミックブレイザードラゴン集いし願いが新たに輝く星となる光さす道となれ。シンクロ召喚偽証せよスターダストドラゴン。いでよスターダストドラゴンスラッシュバスター。古の天空を彩る星々よ神雨となりて世界を払えアクセルシンクロレベル12超雷号成功神竜スターダストシフル。 黒いし力が拳に宿り、鋼を砕く意志と化す光さすミストなれ、アクセルシンクロ現れろスターダストウォーリアー。
走れ振り返ることなんてできないわ Wait up Keep on burning so 熱く燃やして嵐のように全てを蹴散らせフルスロートで行くぜクリアマイ引きずった無力な日々ぶっ壊してもうダッシュで今を突き抜けろ泣いてちゃ No way 目に見えない何かに怯えグリップ効かないコーナーじゃ迷いは禁物だぜ覚悟か腕をまだ誰も見たことない明日へお前すれ風振り返